Hello, everybody. It's Mr. Champaign here with you, and we're here today with another first look at another new release. This time it's a game called Shelf by Shelf from Genco Interactive, who I want to thank for sending me a free review copy of this game. That was very nice of them to consider me, and I appreciate that very, very much. The description of this one on Steam says, work in a warm, cozy bookstore, sort books by genre, and brighten your shelves. Shelf by Shelf invites you into a peaceful world with satisfying organizing mechanics. Help local readers find the perfect books, make them happy, grow your earnings, and expand your shop. Now, my first thought when I was reading all this is that it sounds like the old game Libertopia that we played, but it's also a two-dimensional game, as we're going to see here. I don't know why it said continue there. I did not actually play a game of this yet, so there's nothing to continue. I meant to hit new game, but it doesn't really matter because, again, we've not actually played this before. So here we go. Welcome to Shelf by Shelf. Take a deep breath. After a short tutorial of our shop, we will get to work. Okay. Shelf by Shelf, we have one room where we greet customers and two rooms with shelves. You can switch between these rooms using the arrows on the left and right. You can also move a book between scenes or deliver to a customer by dragging it onto the arrows while holding it. You can also use the A and D keys on your keyboard to switch quickly. That's going to be good to know because the arrows on the side are going to bug me. So, shelves may occasionally get dirty. You can switch to cleaning mode and wipe them with a cloth. You can assign labels to shelves for better navigation. You should water your plants occasionally to keep them alive. Oh no, we've got to water stuff. Oh no, be bad. You can make changes to the walls and cabinets. You can access shopping sites by clicking on the computer on the desk. From here, you can view new books to sell, shelves to place them on, objects to decorate your shelves, and shop renovation options. What you buy will be delivered to you in a package. Spend your money wisely. Books in the game are divided into 6 main categories: science fiction, novel, story, philosophy, detective, and history. Each category has its own color. When a customer orders a book, paying attention to the category makes it easier to find it. Good to know. You can arrange books randomly or by category. It's completely up to you. However, you should use the shelf space efficiently. When dragging a book, pressing the R key while rotating allow you to organize books in different ways. So you can kind of see like a way that they've got things organized there. Probably won't get anything fancy like that. We'll probably just go for something basic here. To open your shop, click on the close sign at the door to change it to open. This will allow customers to visit your shop, but make sure you're ready before welcoming them. And finally, when a customer arrives and says something like, I'd like the Columbus of space. If you have it on your shelves, click I'll check my bookshelf right away and deliver the book. If you don't have the exact book but own others from the same category, try clicking how about a similar book to sell a replacement. Okay, cool. I think we're ready. So day one, no, just kidding. We're not at all ready. So let's take a look at what we've got here. So here's the shimmering shelf room. Oh, kitty. Oh, every bookstore has a cat. It's a wonderful thing. Yes. So cute. And then if we go left, we've got, oh my. Got stuff here, and it's all like in random spots. So let's maybe take all this stuff and start putting it here. So, yeah, this is weird. So we're going to hit R to rotate that. Okay. Now, why is that? I'm guessing that this isn't a glitch. Or maybe not. Okay, maybe we're okay. So yeah, we're just gonna get all these set up because again, I don't think that that's supposed to be like that. Perhaps not, but I think we're good now. So yeah, I don't know what happened with the books on these shelves, but it's a thing. So yeah, we're gonna put these in color order like they suggested because that feels like it's a good thing to do. You do have to be a little bit precise with how you place these things. Just a little bit. All right, and then we'll put these over here. I don't even know what they are. Just getting all the colors organized. I'm all about my colors. And then we'll go down here with these. So what do we got here? Got some kitty food right there. And then here we got that. So these are, oh shoot, that's a shame that those are not gonna, you're not gonna be able to see the entire tag down there. That's not good. So we're gonna have to put those up there so we can see the entire tag. So brown is, let's see, like history books. And then the House of the Arrow, the events of Sherlock Holmes. So those are the mysteries. These are, let's see, Curious Case of Benjamin Button, Luck of the Roaring Camp, Occurrence at Owl Creek Bridge, The Child Story, Rip Van Winkle. And then here we got A Tale of Two Cities, Don Quixote, Frankenstein, Jungle Book. Jungle Book. I was thinking The Jungle. That's a different one. The Analects, Essays, and Meditations. Okay. So I haven't really done much of anything in terms of getting the store open. So let's maybe get the store open. Let's do that. Day 1. It's late, but we're open. And the store is open for your convenience. Let's see what's going to happen here with our first set of customers. Let's see. An inquiry concerning human understanding, because doubting is the beginning of true knowledge. I'll check my library right away. So it's one of those colors. So let's see. Meditations, Essays, the Analects. I don't think I have that. So how about a similar book? Actually, maybe what do you have? Let's try this, because I think it's this color. I think is what we're doing. I believe so. All right, cool. I guess that worked. So we did a thing, and it was positive. I'm glad that I might have a handle on this. We've had one customer. That might be all that we can handle today. Okay, so it does say, are you searching for the Peloponnesian War? And then they talk about other stuff. Let's check the library. So Peloponnesian War. I do have that. So we'll go D. There it is. Perfect. How about that? Sebastian is happy. I had Sebastian's book. He didn't look very happy, but I think he was. Deep down inside in his heart, I'm pretty sure he was happy. So I'm going to go with that. I'm going to call that one. I want the Prince. So let's check my library. Seems like that's always the way to go. Check the library first. Conquest of Gaul, French Revolution. Nope, don't have it. How about let's try the Conquest of Gaul. What do you think about that? I guess as long as you got a book that's in that color, they'll be okay. So it doesn't look like there's actually any difference to be made by having their exact book. They'll still pay $10 for a comparable. Just don't give them one that isn't the right color. So the Roman history. Let's check the library. No. I have the French Revolution, and I have 10 great events in history, so we can try that out. Let's try 10 great events. Again, perfect. Now, the one thing I'm noticing is that when you go from one screen to the next, this little bubble doesn't necessarily leave the screen, so it might need to be a little bit slower when we navigate between screens. A day is over, so that wasn't bad. 4 customers in 4 hours. It could have been better, but I guess it was all right. And up here, what do we have up here? Is that, I don't know what that, oh, that's the cleaning mode that they're talking about. So if the shelves get dirty, you can go there and clean them off. Okay. So there's that. And then right click to get rid of that. These are our tags. So, all right, so we can put tags on all those shelves. So I'll put some tags there. I've got to remember what kind of books these are. That tag's in a really bad spot. Can I move that tag? Doesn't look like it. Not going to worry about it. It's fine. It'll be okay. And anything over here, it doesn't look like it. So new day. Let's go ahead and click on that. We sold 4 books. We made $40. We actually made a profit on day 1. That's only because they gave us a bunch of books to start. If it weren't for that, we wouldn't have made any cash. So that's the only thing I can take any credit in, is the fact that we had a bunch of books that they gave us some inventory to start. So let's check the computer, see what we got. So first we'll go some books. So so philosophy, so history is brown. So let's go out of here. So history is brown. Philosophy is white. So can I put a name on the tag? I can't. So history. And then we've got philosophy here. Okay. So philosophy. Philosophy. Sophie. Kite. Philosoph. It doesn't appear I can put philosophy on there. Might just have to be philosoph. Yeah, I can't fill it, so it's going to be philosoph. That's all right. Let's go back to. Oh, I see a spider web. Clean that off better. So that works. Let's go back here. Check out our books again. We've got stories, novels, and detective books. Stories, novels. So stories are green, novels are pink, detectives are blue. Stories green, novels pink, detectives blue. So let's go out of here. So novels are pink. Novels. And then we got stories. And then we'll go with mystery. All that detective. You gotta, sometimes it's finicky, like trying to click on these. There we go. Detective. Detective. I know that's probably extremely small if you're trying to look at that on anything other than a monitor. It's small for me. And I'm looking at it on my monitor here. Come on, click. I'm clicking a bunch. There we go. Sci-fi. That's going to be that. Cool. I've got $60. It doesn't seem like it's a lot of money. So I don't know if I'm going to be able to order anything. We take a look at books. Yeah, $50. Yeah. Now this is interesting. 5 sci-fi books for $30. 10 sci-fi books for $30. That feels like it's wrong. I mean, I don't think that that's actually it, but I don't know. We can get 20 random for $80. Let's just go with what we've got. So we've spent a lot of money not doing anything in terms of operating the store, but we're getting a feel for what it's like. We'll get a few customers in here. We'll see if we can actually get them some things that they want. Maybe, possibly. We've at least got some labeled shelves. So they're looking for the Genco Machine Ethics. I'm sure I butchered the heck out of that. I know I don't have it because I did not see it at all. So yeah, essays and meditations. So let's give you one of them. That'll work. Yeah, I know I did not remember seeing that one. I would have remembered a title like that. So yeah, that we did not have that one. For sure. Let's see. The Gallic Wars, I know I don't have that one either. So it's the last one we've got, the French Revolution in history. So I should probably get some more history books in here. So let's go here, books. I'm going to get some. So it's be 5 books for 30 or 10 for 50. Or random books. Let's get 10 random for 50. And then close out of there. Do I have the Republic? I'm going to check my library. I do have 1 book left. How about a similar? There you go. Perfect. Thank you very much. And here are the books that we got. So these can go up on the shelf. You can click them one at a time. Why is that book so much bigger? Okay. So you've got to like move it around a bit to get it to be smaller. Interesting little glitch there. There's our first sci-fi book. So we're going to pick that up. Kind of get it to show up, try and get it to show up on a shelf. It's a little touchy getting these things to get where you want them to be. History books. I have no books. I don't have such a book in my library. I'm sorry. I'm trying to get some history books. I probably should have bought all history books. Because so far I'm 0 for 4. And got to get that to where it's that color. Then if you put it on there again, then it go. There we go. Now we got a history book. The day is over. That's good. So yeah, there are some placement issues currently. So hopefully that'll be something that can get cleaned up. Because we generally have to take the books and we have to put them on the shelves twice. So once you get them out of the box and make them just the initial size, and then once for them to shrink down and become their new size. So you got to get it like into place on a shelf and then put it onto the shelf itself to get it to where you want it to be. So yeah, I'm assuming that's just a little bit of a graphical issue. But we did get 3 history books. We have our first sci-fi book, The Man Who Is Thursday. What do we got here? 10 great events in history. Again, the 12 Caesars and Life of Charlemagne. And here we got, hey, there's the book that someone wanted today. We didn't have it. And the Republic. Okay. Get into a new day. We've got a little bit of everything now. So that's good. Didn't make a lot of money. Actually, we lost $20 because I bought 10 books. But it looks like you can make basically $5. You can make $5 a book if you buy 10 books, or you can make $6 a book if you buy 20. So there was an option there to buy 20 books for $80. So if you really want to get that many books, you could do that. So can we? Oh, look at that! So if you just hover that over, Kitty gets so happy. Oh man, it's the little things in life. Now, is there? Oh, there's a plant. So how do we water you? Here, water. Go click and water. There. I don't want to be the one responsible for harming the plant. All right, so that's good. Got it. And we'll eventually be able to buy some new shelves, but they are expensive. So I'm not going to do that until we have more cash. We'll hold off on that. At this point, we don't even have enough books. Oh, and what were the decor items? So we not take a look at that. So we have a paw cup and alarm clock glasses. So all kinds of stuff that you can buy for $25 a piece. Again, great stuff, but you got to have the money first. So we'll not worry about that. Let's go ahead, get the store open. Day 3. Store is open for your convenience. And Isadora, do we have utilitarianism? I know we don't have that, but we do have other ones now. So we got the Republic, and we've got that long title book. So there you go. Enjoy. Thank you very much. We're going to see if we can sell maybe like 6 books today. That'd be kind of good. Time does really march on in this game. It goes fast, and the day starts as soon as you get into the next day. So if you don't have the story open, if you don't have the store open, it's just on you for not having it open. I think we might have this. We do. I thought we had that one. I thought I remember seeing that in our library. And that is the first story we've sold. Still haven't sold any novels. Still haven't sold any detective books. People have been all about the philosophy and all about the history here. A lot of history and philosophy buffs. Journey to the Center of the Earth. I don't think we have that. No, the only one we have is The Man Who Was Thursday. So I can give you a similar book. I can give you The Man Who Was Thursday. There we go. Now, I could get a whole bunch of sci-fi books, or I could get another random set. I'm going to hold off until the day's over, because it feels like the best way to go is to do it all when the day is done, because time is not moving then. So it's your best shot to get everything restocked. I do not have that one. So how about a similar book? We can do that. I wonder if at some point they're ever going to look at you and be like, no, I want that one. Don't tell me about similar books. I want the one I asked for. Give it to me. They're probably not going to do anything like that. They're much too nice. It's a cozy game. It's not like they're going to be like, give me my book. They wouldn't do that. That's a different kind of game, or different kind of book. The Star, I don't. I have no such books in my library. I'm sorry. I only had one sci-fi book. I've got to work on getting more of those. The good thing is we now have $80, so I can get a random selection of 20 books for $80. And that'll give me the best profit margin I can. Another philosophy book. So many people with philosophy. It's just a big philosophy group that we got here today. Or so far in 3 days. A lot of thinkers we got going on in this place. I'd be like, where are the comics? Where's my Peanuts books? Charlie Brown is my spirit animal. Where are those books? No, seriously, Charlie Brown is my spirit animal, man. When I was a kid, me and Charlie Brown, we were like this. I felt I related with him so much. And that was the thing that was great about living in Chicago, was that where we were, there was a bookstore that was maybe 3 blocks away. And at that point, I mean, growing up in Chicago, no one cared if you walked 3 blocks to go to the library. It was actually kind of encouraged. So yeah, I used to go there all the time and get Peanuts comic books, and just, I loved them. Was it the best reading? Probably not, but it was still something I really enjoyed. It always takes me back there. I don't have any philosophy either. All you people that are big philosophy fans. I want to get some in here, but we got to wait until the day's over. Okay, the day is over, so now I think I can go ahead and order some more books. I think it'll let me do this. Oh, the shop is closed. Boo on you. Boo. So I got to order them before the day comes to an end. Good to know. It's good to know how the rules work in this game. So if I would have bought them at like $8.59, that would have been the way to go. Because now I'm going to lose a bunch of time today getting the store stocked. But we do have to get the store stocked. We're going to buy 20 random books. Let's go over here. Now you do have to still click them one at a time. Go ahead, clean up all the shelves. We don't want cobwebs on the shelves. So take care of that. Let's go water the plants. Might need to water it. Yeah, maybe a little bit of water. Okay, that's good. And then again, we got to set them there and then put them in place. So you got to put them in place twice, which again, isn't the best. But it is what it is. All right, philosophy book, or philosoph, as we call them here. More history. Oh, yeah. I hope they can fix that part up. So, there. I mean, I do like the fact that they all kind of just, they do kind of snap when you get them near the shelf. So they will kind of snap next to another book, kind of, sort of, almost-ish. That's kind of cool. Like, you can't set it directly on top of another book. So it'll go to the next available spot, which is nice. We'll go ahead and get all these set up. And again, this is a great game if you're a fan of like organization, I feel. So if you like games that are kind of cozy-ish kind of games, and if you like being able to take things and organize them the way that you want, because obviously I'm organizing them by color, but there's absolutely nothing saying that you have to do that. You can do it any way you want. You can organize them by name. You can organize them by author. I mean, you can go about it any way you wish. I've got a lot of stories. A lot of stories. So yeah, if you want to organize by author, you can do that. You got all kinds of ways you can do it. The challenge becomes trying to find out when to do it and not like eating up your entire day doing that. So we're now once again at 1:40 p.m. and I've not had anybody in the store. So we'll eventually get there at some point in time. Yeah. All right, the Hound of the Baskervilles. Let's take a look. I would imagine I've got that. No, I don't. How about a similar book? Did I have 2 of one of these? The Woman in White. I've got 2 of those. So there we go. That'll work. I can't believe it with all those detective books. I did not have a copy of Hound of the Baskervilles. That kind of surprises me. Because there were a number of them. It'd also be interesting to know exactly how many different titles they have in the game. I do not know. Leviathan. Let me check my library. Let's see. Leviathan? No. But yet another philosophy book. Let's go with On Liberty. Let's do that. I know none of these philosophy books, again, that is like way above my scale. I don't sit around and read philosophy in my downtime. Not my jam. If you do, good on you. But for me, yeah, that's not my thing. I couldn't even tell you the last book I read. It was probably one of the Ernest Cline books. It was Ready Player 2. That was the last one I did. The Sign of the Four. I don't think I have that. I don't remember seeing that in here. No, I don't. So let's go similar book. Let's go The Woman in White again. Do that. Get rid of all of our Woman in White copies. Was that the one I had 2 of? I think so. Yeah, that was one I had 2 of. The Art of War. I don't think I have that. No, I don't. Similar book? How about, let's see, Discourse on Method? Sounds like something you'd be interested in, perhaps. I wish that they had more character models that showed up here at the door. So I feel like I've seen maybe 3 or 4 of them, and that's not a lot. So it'd be nice if they had a few more than that. Something to add there. Finally, someone bought a novel. Oh my gosh, I know I've got this. I'm almost positive I've got this. No, I don't. I thought I did. Oh, and the day's over. Shoot, they left because I couldn't get them the book in time. Doggone it. I was too slow in getting him the book. All right. Well, we'll go into another day here. We sold 4 books. So that got us up to $80. We lost $40 because we spent $80 on books. So we're gonna open up right from the jump here today. Not gonna waste any time. Let's get right into it. Day 5. And the store is open for your convenience. Let's not waste any time. Sem is here. Crime and Punishment. I don't think I do. I don't remember seeing that. How about Don Quixote? You don't think it'll ask for another book? Yep. That's the first person I've had that didn't want another book. Huh. What was the matter with that? They were both novels? Did they just not like Don Quixote? Is that what it is? The Pose the Telltale Heart. I don't think I have that. Nope. So how about a similar book? Let's see. Maybe The Curious Case of Benjamin Button. Okay. So yeah, apparently that guy was not a Don Quixote fan. That's all I can figure. I don't know. I didn't read it, so maybe he's got a reason. It's hard to say. Picture of Dorian Gray. I think I've got that. I think I saw that. I did. Perfect. I've actually got one that someone asked for. How about that? So again, I've got to remember like 8:55 p.m. to go in and order another box of books. Or click the button by about 8:55 p.m. So that way we can do all kinds of stocking but when the night ends. Because they'll let you do that. The Luck of Roaring Camp. I feel like that had to have been here. There it is. Because again, we've got a ton of stories books. All kinds of green titles. Those have not been that popular. Now, philosophy, we're all over that. People are huge fans of philosophy. And we got another $80, which is good. Okay, so now I'm seeing a few more character models at this point. This one, I don't remember seeing The Betrothed. Let's try Don Quixote again. Okay, people are just not fans of Don Quixote. That's the second time that we've sent someone Don Quixote, and they've been like, nope. So I wonder if that one's actually got like the wrong color, or I wonder if that's just a glitch, or I wonder if people just hate Don Quixote. It's because it's been both times that we've done Don Quixote, the game has said no. The Murders in the Rue Morgue. I don't believe we have that. But let's see, what do we have? Red House, Mystery. Do I have anything else that's Poe? No. Let's just go with the wind. That one. The Moonstone. Go with that. It'd be cool if we had other titles by Poe, but not that one. Although that may make them unhappy because they wanted to read a Poe title and we didn't have the Poe title they wanted. And maybe they have every other Poe book except that one. You never know. I mean, they're just customers in the library. It's hard to say. Circular staircase. I don't remember seeing that. That was not in here. So let's go with Leavenworth case. Okay. We earned our first $100. Really? I thought we'd earn more than... Oh, we got $100 in total. Okay. Got $100 in the bank. That's what that achievement's all about. I see. Les Mis. I've seen the musical. Not read the book. Les Mis. Do I dare try Don Quixote again? Finally, somebody that liked Don Quixote. I knew we'd find somebody who was a fan. It just took a little bit of time. But finally, we got rid of a copy of Don Quixote, and someone was like, okay, cool, thank you. And this will probably be the last customer that we will handle. The Woman in the White. Did I see that here? No. Similar book. How about that? Study in Scarlet. Will that work? Okay, so 8 o'clock. So yeah, I'm going to go here now. Books, random 20. Because we're going to run out of time pretty fast here. So, and again, it'll let us stock all these books overnight. It has no problem with doing that. So we should have one more customer. And that's great. We gave away 3 copies of Don Quixote today to people that wanted something else. And then the final customer of the day came in and wanted Don Quixote. That's what we call irony right there. Where's Alanis Morissette when you need her? Oh, man. That's great. So, Dracula. Over here, we've got what? That big book again. Is that another Don Quixote by any chance? No, Hunchback of Notre Dame. Over here, we've got, what are you? History of Florence and the Affairs of Italy. Just light reading. It's a good bathroom book right there. The Dead. What do we got here? So we're going to set that right there. That one, The Luck of Roaring Camp. Someone had asked for that one before. Maybe that's Don Quixote again. No, Crime and Punishment. Let's go over here. The 12 Caesars. I think we got another 12 Caesars around here somewhere. Or maybe we got rid of it. And what do we got now? Man, it was Thursday. Looking backward. 2000 to 1887. Man wakes up in the year 2000 to find himself living in a utopia-like society. That's always the funny thing about movies and books that were done in the past, where they talk about like the movie Demolition Man, where they talk about the year 2032, and everything in Demolition Man makes it look like 2032 is this crazy, crazy future where everyone is like just dressed like massively differently, and just everything looks so unbelievably futuristic. And I can safely say that in 6 years, things are going to not much, or 6.5 years, almost 6 years now, things are not going to look that much different than they do now. I don't think that we're going to be in this weird futuristic society in 2032 where everyone is dressed up in like all this fancy attire, and it's all Taco Bell. That's like one of the running jokes of that movie. And the cars are all like electric and everything. Yeah, it's never like that. It's always funny to see, but yeah, it's amazing how it's never actually like how the depiction of the future is never actually like what the future actually is. Ain't that right, kitty? Give you some treats. Yes, little kitty love. Little bit of kitty love right there. And a little bit of water for the plant, because again, I don't want to be the one responsible for the plant dying. So there we go. Got $40 left, so maybe we'll do one more day here. Now, let's do one more. See if maybe we can get ourselves a shelf. Or maybe we'll get some decor. put some decor up on our stuff. We can do that. So day 6, let's go ahead. Let's get some decor. So we're going to go decor items. Let's get a paw cup. That feels like it's a good thing to get. And does it show up in a box? It does. I love the way that cobwebs show up on top of the books. That's kind of good. All right. That's all cleaned up. Oh, nice. And can that go up? Where does this have to go? Does it have to go on our desk, maybe? Perhaps? Where does it go? Where do we put it? Where's the door? Does it go on a shelf? Oh, it goes on a shelf. Okay. I can handle that. I'm good with it. Well, we'll put that over here because it's pink. Can I rotate it? No. Just like that. That's fine. I'm good with it. I like it. Or is that, what does that do? Does it rotate that? Oh, that changes the color of the shelf, I think. So if we wanted a different color of the shelf, that's how you do that. Okay, nice. So if we wanted to make this one a different color, we'll go blue. Sure, I like it. I like that. I'm good with it. It's not the normal old brown. Give it a little bit of flair, a little panache, if you will. A little ambiance, oui, ha ha. Make it a little fancy, if you will. Utopia. Let's check that out. Let me take a look. On the shortness of life. Man, again. How about a similar book? Would you like On the Shortness of Life by any chance? Cool. Thank you, Leon. Have a wonderful day. We got $25. So we might get a little more decor. We got plenty of books. Might as well get some decor. Spruce the shelves up. Give it a little bit of a look. Once we get our next customer in here. Hello, Isidore. Bring me On Liberty. I don't have that one. I did not see that. Here, how about that big book? The Nicomachean Ethics, or whatever it is. I don't know. I'm sure that was a popular book back in its day. I have no doubt that it was. It would not surprise me at all if that was a popular one back then. All right, and after we get this customer taken care of, we will get another piece of decor in here. The Leavenworth case, I feel like we have that. Let's take a look. No, I don't. Okay, how about a similar book? Maybe we did at one point in time. There's the Murders of the Rue Morgue. Let's try the Red House Mystery. Okay, that works. Leon's happy. And I'm happy if Leon's happy. That's all we can ask for. I love the way there's just leaves constantly falling outside. So always just very gently breezy outside. The Lodger, I did not see that one. So let's go with The Mystery of Edwin Drood. There, cool. Glad you like it. Decor items. Let's get some, do we want a ducky? Let's get a ducky. Ducky seems great. And close that out. Ducky is over here. Ducky will go on the philosophy shelf because Ducky loves reading philosophy from what I understand. So don't all ducks love philosophy? I mean, duh. I mean, come on. The Count of Monte Cristo. Let me check. We might have that. No, we don't. How about a similar book? How about the Betrothed? That'll work. Cool. Let's give this a water because it definitely looks like it could use some. Perfect. Again, not going to have the plant dying on my watch. Not going to do it. It will not be me. 7 o'clock. So we probably got 2 more customers at most that'll show up here. 10 great events in history. I think I've got that. I thought I did. I do. Cool. I was almost positive I had that there. And more decor. Let's get another piece of decor. We're going to get the glasses this time. Got to look astute. And these will go over here. Put them right there. That'll work. The Anglo-Saxon Chronicle, I don't think I saw that. When I was going through here. No, I don't. So we can give you a... Oh, no, I can't give you anything because I was too slow. Yeah, you got to be fast. When the day ends, they're like, nope, I'm out of here. It's like not like customers at any other store that will, if the store closed at 9, they would walk in at 8:59 and 45 seconds, and they would shop until 10. This guy, 9 o'clock, nope, peace out. We'll come back tomorrow. We'll continue this transaction then. So, yeah. It's not like people in regular stores. That's for sure. This is a cute little game. I don't know exactly what the price on it's going to be because as of the time that I am recording this, the game is not yet out, but it is releasing today. If you're watching this video on today, October 23rd, the game will be releasing today. It may have already been released by the time this video airs, but I do not know what the price is on the game. I can't imagine it's going to be too much. But yeah. I don't know where I was going with that. So, yeah, I can't imagine it'd be too much. Kenny, what do you think about that? I knew you were going to say that. So yeah, again, thanks once again to Genco Interactive for sending me a free copy of this. I definitely appreciate it. And if you're a fan of cozy games, and if you've always wanted to run your own little bookshop and wanted to just take things and organize them to your heart's content, this definitely might be the game for you. That is going to be all for this one, though. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you liked this video, I'd appreciate it if you gave a like. If you really like this video, I would love it if you consider giving the channel a subscribe. But until we meet again, thanks as always for being a part of all of my silliness. I'm Rusty Champagne, and we will see you later.